Hey, welcome everyone to our Sunday evening meditation and weekly energy forecast. I'm Juna.
Sabina.
And we're from Synergy in Motion. And we are inspired by Gene Keys, human design, and the original I Ching. And we go through, like, all of our weekly forecasts are based on a hexagram from the I Ching. And that is based on something from human design where we take the 64 hexagrams of the I Ching and it's laid out in a progressive pattern and merged with the Western Astrology Wheel. So we're not throwing coins, we're not tossing sticks to find the theme, we are following a progressive pattern. So every time this year in May 27 to June 1, we have this hexagram of gate 16, or the 16th hexagram. So that's our focus for this week from May 27 to June the 1st. And it's interesting, we were talking before everyone came on, before we started, and people are talking about being tired and just going through so much change. It's so overwhelming. And, we have this gate of enthusiasm. So it's like, we have this energy that the sun is shining through this particular hexagram, which is delight and enthusiasm. And it's all about working on our skills with enthusiasm, building our gardens with enthusiasm, doing all of these things. And yet the hum of the energy that we were just talking about, people are kind of indifferent, or they're tired, or there's going through so many changes. So we can be overwhelmed and distracted these days. We don't know, we were talking about time and, what time is it and what's happening. We're so easily distracted with social media and easily to be overwhelmed. And sometimes that overwhelm can lead to what we call indifference. And indifference is this shadow of the 16th hexagram of enthusiasm. It's kind of like the opposite of enthusiasm is like, oh, whatever. I'm not sure, not sure, whatever. And then you know that you're living in the shadow of this particular hexagram. And to get out of it, how do we get out of it?
The main key is to really find what you're actually good at, what your genius is. Because when you try to do something that is not really your cup of tea, that cup of tea is not going to taste good, and it's certainly not going to make you enthusiastic. Like, we were driving today, and it's like I was talking about nothing in the world would make me enthusiastic about dancing ballet. That just wouldn't work. That cup of tea just doesn't taste good to me. But give me a garden to plant, no problem. I do that in my sleep, so to say. And there I find the enthusiasm. And the nice thing is, when you find your gift, your skills in one area of your life, you open up a door, and suddenly that energy of enthusiasm and that skillfulness flows in all the other areas of your life as well. Then you suddenly can dance ballet without even knowing it. I'm waiting for that day.
And you can see, especially in the world of artists, you see someone who's a really great singer, and they're also probably good at writing poetry, or in their communication skills, or they're good at art. And so when you are practicing one particular skill kind of over and over, and it may feel a bit mundane, but you're practicing, over time, you will become versatile. And that skill building that you're working on will be transitional into all other areas of your life. And we call that versatility, which is the gift of this hexagram. And then from this versatility, we can go into mastery. The true mastery is to be able to channel harmonic energy, right? To channel energy in a harmonic flow with everything that you know, and to be able to be versatile and to move here, move there, and be really skillful. So this week is all about being skillful in your technique, in what you know. And, if you have a skill that you're working on, play with that, build it, have fun with it. If it's a new skill, maybe you're learning something new. This is the week for it, because what is happening is that the sun shines its energy into this hexagram, so to speak, for all of the world. So all of us can feel this energy of enthusiasm and skills.
And I want to just talk a little bit about these times where a lot of transitioning of people and animals seem to happen. And a lot of people deal with grief and sadness. And we tend to push that away and just like either be indifferent and try not to feel, or be totally overwhelmed by it. But what if there's actually a skill in there for you to discover? And in that sadness, there might be a real beauty, because it is a clear indication of tremendous love, right? So, how can you bring that in there and just allow yourself to be skillful to love in all different ways, even in the saddest times? And that's not really related to the 16th, but it's just something that is really present and in the air, that grieving of ways that we have lived, and things are changing, people are leaving, animals are leaving. So it's a challenging time to stay present and loving, and not shut off and go into indifference or total overwhelm, which are really the same kind of thing, just on a different sides of the same coin, that way around. So it's not about pushing it away, it's diving into it and allowing yourself to explore it. This is also a hexagram that is all about exploring and finding, and you were describing that earlier nicely.
Yeah, there's something I want to read. It's a beautiful summing up through human design. It says about the 16th, the great art of enriching life by the harmonic channeling of energy. So what you were just saying, it's like we're all like, let yourself go with the flow. It's the harmonic channeling of energy, and we're enriching life. It's the great art of it. So the art takes a while to practice. We practice and practice and practice until we become the art. We don't think of the technique anymore. We are just flowing energy in all of the right kind of channels.
And again, this is only possible if you live true to you. If you're trying to prove something or live somebody else's point of view, you're gonna not really be able to flow that energy harmonically, because you're trying to be a truck when you're really a sports car, and it's not gonna work no matter how you try that.
Yeah. So yeah, one of the things we talk a lot about at Synergy in Motion is your genius, your unique qualities, your capacities and gifts, and really being that. And it's really, when you love what you do, the enthusiasm is a side product. So it's just really being you, finding out what that is if you don't know yet. And if you do know, do more of that. Get more in your genius zone, where you find that enthusiasm for living.
And it doesn't have to be anything to do with what you do for work. It can be something little as you're really good in making good coffee or a cup of tea, or you have a knack with animals, or planting seeds, right? Or talking with people. It can be small things. And it's more about tapping into that energy of you, right? And with that,
yes, let's meditate.
Let's do some tapping into you. So give your body that yummy wriggle, get comfortable, and allow your breath to flow deeply into your belly. And with ease, with your out breath, let go. Fill yourself with life, breathing in. Letting go of tension, breathing out. And just allow your breath to flow naturally. find your rhythm of breathing and relaxing. Allow yourself to be held in this moment. And with the flow of your breath, also become aware of your heartbeat, your very unique rhythm pulsing through your body. And take a moment to consciously relax into your own rhythm, into your heartbeat. Become one with that rhythm. And with that, also become aware of your energetic heart. The space of knowing and the space of loving. A space of gratitude. And focus on something, become aware of something in your life that you're deeply grateful for, that you just love no matter what. And allow that to open your heart. and dive deeper into this power, strength of loving, your way of loving. In your own rhythm, in your own way. It is almost perceiving yourself as art, life being the artist expressing itself through you, and you being the artist and making that really unique and beautiful, interesting, maybe dramatic, whatever your flair is. Just allow yourself to be that difference in your way. And be present with whatever that is, whether that is a happy feeling, a sad feeling, an expansive feeling, a slow feeling, a fast feeling, whatever it is. Be present with it and be your difference with it. And while you're being your difference, let's invite everything that is not you, that doesn't honor your rhythm, your way, your skill set, your difference. Just allow it to gracefully fall away. Just to let it go. You don't even need to know what it is. Just open your whole system to whatever doesn't honor you for who you are. Let it just fall away, disappear. Be welcomed back to source. And with that, there's more space for you to expand into as you. Just take a couple of moments of surrendering to you and letting go of that which is not you. And while you become more and more clear in being you, being true to you, become aware of this world, of this planet, and how you're part of it. And how you, being you, in your uniqueness in all your different ways, honing your skills, going for mastery, is a huge contribution to all of us, all beings, seen and unseen. Are you willing to gift that gift of you? No matter whether your mind understands it or knows what that is, but deep from your heart, are you willing to love and love who you be in this world and be received as a contribution in all of your diversity? And to keep the flow flowing, are you willing to receive all those gifts available to you from other people, from other beings, contributing to you? Allow that flow of life to wash through you, receive and gift at the same time. And together, let's shift our focus for a moment to the current unfoldings on this planet, the changes that are unfolding, the old ways that are desperately trying to hold on, power and greed, trying to run this world. And let's just be present in this flow of receiving and gifting, gifting and receiving, without limitation. Just be present in that flow and be aware of these old energies. Just let's hold them for a moment. And everywhere in your life where those energies run your life, greed or power, or the opposite, feeling powerless and not wanting anything. Just in that flow of gifting and receiving, let's let those energies go and transform. And then come back to yourself again, connected with the world, connected with you, your uniqueness, your difference, your rhythm. And in the next week, what would it be like to be aware of your rhythm, your ways, and to honor them just a little bit more than usual? Just allow yourself a little bit more to be you, and to know that that is the biggest gift you can be to this world. And with that, give yourself a big smile and a big wave of gratitude for being you. Deep breath into your beautiful body, allowing yourself to come present again in this moment. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone who has joined us this evening, and for those listening in the future. We're so glad that you joined us on this summer evening, and blessings into your week. If you want to say anything, now's the time. You can unmute yourself or just simply wave goodbye, and we will see you next week, same time, same place. Hearts.